What is up? It is SlashCat here, bringing you some sort of game on Afghan with the ACR. This was I don't know, a couple weeks ago I was having a throwback weekend with my bro. We were playing MW2 all weekend, going for nukes, playing some noobs. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. But it was overall a good weekend. I think I racked up about 7 or 8 nukes that weekend. And I mean, it's pretty simple now that there have been 2 Call of Duties since this. But the sad thing was I didn't record most of the nukes. I only got to record. I actually got to record none of them. This was actually my closest one recording, and I believe it was about a 40-ish and a 40 and single digit, like 40 and 8. And it's really close, like around 130 domination points when I actually was getting close to the nuke. And what had happened was somebody had shot down my chopper gunner and I was like 3 kills away from it. So I was advancing over to where the area I was there. I picked up 1 kill and I laid down because I had to reload, I believe, and a sniper that just got out of a stun had picked me off with a quickscope, and I was mad. I'd been trying. I think this was probably about the 8th game that day, and a few hours ago I was getting nukes left and right. I think I had picked up 3 the hour before. I was at my dad's house, and I think I picked up 3 nukes about an hour before I left to come back to my mom's. So when I made it back to my mom's house, I just couldn't seem to get one. It was about 8 games, and I hadn't gotten close, and this was the closest I had gotten to one, and it was just, oh man, it was making me angry. What I really wanted to talk about today was, I don't know, last night I was just thinking. I was watching a White Boy 7th Street video, and if you don't keep up with him, I guess he just got a new house. I haven't kept up with any YouTubers lately. I mean, I keep up with their Twitters barely, but not all of them tweet exactly what they're doing when they're doing it. They'll tweet their new videos, and then they'll be like, oh, I just had a great day with whomever and whatever, or like, I'm in LA this week, come see me out there if you're there, or whatever. But apparently he just got a new house, and I mean, I guess that's cool, but I mean, how did he pay for that? He paid for it with YouTube money, obviously. And I mean, I don't hate him. I don't care if people are making money off my views. I mean, I want to watch what they're making, so it's cool watching what they're making and everything. But I mean, I'm just thinking, it would be awesome to be in the same position he is right now. I mean, I bet you everybody out there is wishing they're in the same position some of those big commentators are in. I mean, I look to White Boy 7th Street because he has 1 million subscribers. He's probably the biggest YouTube commentator. I mean, next to people like Syndicate and who else is there? Dang, I used to know all of them, but I mean, next to Syndicate, White Boy 7th Street, those are the 2 big people I know. I mean, UK and North America. So, and I mean, there's other smaller commentators out there like Operator Perry, and then some of the old people who have been around forever, like to Jebs. I didn't pronounce his name right probably, and then like Woody's Gamertag's been around a while, and I mean, he just quit his job to become a full-time YouTuber, which is great. I mean, I love to see people being able to, I guess, fulfill a dream of playing video games for money. I just wish I could get in a position like that. I mean, but as much as I wish I would, I hope I don't, because if let's say all of a sudden YouTube goes down, there's no more YouTube, it gets taken out because of a lawsuit, because you just saw that happen with Mega Upload, then what are you gonna have to fall back on? I mean, this is people like White Boy, they haven't gone to college. I mean, Syndicate's lucky enough to have gone to college when he was doing his YouTube, and he just decided to go straight into YouTube, but he still has a degree, so that's great. I guess you could say somebody like Woody, who just dropped out of his job, could probably go get another job pretty easily because he has some experience. But looking straight back to somebody who's just started doing this, that hasn't gone to college, like straight out of high school, like, no, I'm not gonna go to college. I'm gonna play video games and hopefully get a career out of that, and got lucky to make a career out of that. Well, they have nothing to fall back on. They don't have a fallback, I guess. Which that's one of the reasons I don't want to do it full time. I mean, if it ends up something like a situation like where I'm going to college and I'm still making these videos, and it just so happens that I start. Oh, I'm sorry, I do not know what was that. But if I go to college and I start to make money from YouTube while I'm in college, and maybe right after college I won't go straight into a job unless I get a great offer. I won't go straight into a job. I'll just continue playing video games and making money off of it. But I will have that fallback of a degree to fall back on, so I can actually go and get a job in case something like that happens, or if you get bored. I mean, think about this. If he wants to grow, if White Boy wants to grow up, he is grown up. He's very mature. But if he wants to, let's say he wants to have kids. I mean, you're telling your kids that you play video games for a living, and I don't really think that would set a good trend in your generation. Like, that wouldn't set a good trend. That's telling, I mean, it's not bad, but it's saying to your kids that, like, oh, I'm sorry, I just knocked something over. I mean, I don't really know how to put this, but I mean, you playing video games for life is not really setting a good example for your kids. It's not showing them that you need to, basically, I guess, grow up at some point. And that's why I am doing this at such a young age. I mean, I don't know, you may be like, hey, we don't want young kids playing video games or whatever if you're an older person, but I mean, at some point I'm gonna grow up, hopefully. I don't know. I guess you could say this is my jealous side. I don't know. I don't think I'm too jealous. I'm just looking at the big picture about if they want to finally grow up, have kids, and have a stable job. Some people aren't going to be able to do that because they haven't gone to college and got a degree. And I mean, the only example I can think of is White Boy, but I mean, I'm trying to think of somebody off the top of my head, but I don't really know any other commentators. I mean, X Shaws is in college, I believe. Syndicate has got his degree. I know Woody didn't have, I think he has a degree. He may not, he has his high school diploma, but I don't know if he went to college because I think he had a bad GPA, so he wasn't able to get into college, but he still has work backing. I'm not sure. I mean, you'll find a way to make it work out, but I would like my way to work out differently. I guess this is just comparing myself to what I want, to what I think I want, to what I want to other people. And I mean, this is that was around the time when I just died, I believe, right as I was getting the nuke, or about to get the nuke. And if that wasn't it, then it's coming up where I'm getting my streak. But I think that was right when I died, just a few kills before that. I guess what I'm trying to say, but going back to the point, to the topic on hand, I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't think that you're just gonna get on YouTube and make a living from it. I mean, they're not millionaires, and they're not. They're making enough to live on. Oh, what is that noise? But they're making enough to live on, but they're not going to be financially secure forever, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how much they make or any of that, but it's just not setting a good example for your children if you have any. Like, I play video games for a living. It's like, what do you're talking with, I guess you have colleagues and they're younger. It just seems so risky to me. I guess that's what I'm trying to put across as we end this, I guess, my hating commentary. It just seems very risky to become a full-time YouTube commentator. But I mean, I would like it. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. See y'all later.